visuals in it, feel to it as well. It's a big budget, like amusement park ride, and I do love it for that for sure. But Arlie Ermey always stuck out in this movie to me. Like he's just the biggest dick in this film. He's basically bringing his character from Full Metal Jacket into this movie. I feel like, and Arlie Ermey, like I remember, I think the first movie. So I've always just kind of enjoyed him. So in this movie, I was like, oh my god, that's the guy from the Frighteners, and he was just so good in this movie. He's still so good in this movie. Jessica Biel is really great. I think last like acting almost all Jessica just rather than like they really had anything.
Oh, hey, what happened? I'm here. Can you guys hear me? Could you guys hear me that whole time? Was I in the background? Oh my goodness. Oh, we got Huck here. What's going on? Patrick can hear me. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I completely did not mean to just bring myself in. Could you hear me coughing? I'm always glad I'm not saying something messed up. Not that I would, but you know, when I accidentally have myself on in the background. Well, what's going on, everybody? We're here for our weekly live stream. This week I'm on time. I'm on my right night of Wednesday. Happy to be here. We've got some you heard me fatting. What's fatting? I was clearing my throat or coughing. Oh my goodness. There ain't no telling what would come out of my mouth if I actually talked. But what's up, everybody? Thank you all for being here. There's 127 people in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit the like button. I'm gonna have some digital code giveaways tonight as well. In fact, you know what? Why don't we, for the people that are actually here on time, why don't we just kick it off with a bang? I got Master and Commander on 4K. I did get the Steelbook in. It actually came on release date. Can you believe that? Nice steelbook, perfect condition from Amazon in a bubble mailer. They've been sending me stuff in boxes. They send this one in a bubble mailer, so I was afraid. But I looked it over, every square inch, and it looks good. No issues. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Yeah, I'll be watching this one soon. Probably I'll plan a review for Sunday. I'm gonna try to get the review out by Sunday. But if anybody wants the digital code, there you go. Can you guys see it? Bam. There you have it. Look at the interior. The interior is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't love supporting Disney, but I did want to see this movie. It's got Russell Crowe in it. It's got to be pretty good. I mean, I watched it back in the day. I just don't remember having very fond memories of it. I also, though, this one I did watch right away. I just shot a review for it, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre I have in the remake on 4K from Arrow Video, and I have the beginning on 4K from Arrow Video. So the beginning I still got to watch. The beginning I'm going to try to get my Texas Chainsaw Massacre out by maybe Friday. But the beginning will probably come maybe a week or so after. But I'm excited to watch that one too. So there you have it, guys. Oh, my zombie flesh eaters review I got coming too. Let me just promote all my stuff while everybody's in here. But yeah, guys, 154 people in here, and I'll do a couple more giveaways as the night goes on. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Let's hit a like goal. What's the like goal going to be? How about if we do 100 likes, then I'll give away another code, and then 150 likes, I'll give away another code after that. All right. It's important to set goals. Yeah, guys, tonight we're here for a completely original topic. Nobody else is talking about it. It's completely original. 15,000 other channels are not talking about it. I'm the only one that's talking about it right now. That's the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K collection. Okay, we got another update, and I don't feel like talking about it again on the Physical Media Report next week, even though there'll probably be another update between now and then. So we're going to discuss it tonight on Physical Media tonight. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to get to it pretty quick, okay? I'm going to do some introductions in the chat, and then we're going to get right into it, all right? And then after that, it's your show. Ask me anything. I don't care. You can ask me anything now. That's fine. But yeah, so any questions you got? First question comes from Jeremy. What's the difference between HDR10 and Dolby Vision? I mean, the Dolby Vision just is a wider range of the colors. It basically just enhances the HDR. Is all Dolby Vision. It's like an expansion pack. Like you had the N64 back in the day. You put the expansion pack on it, and then it made the graphics a little bit better. That's kind of what Dolby Vision is to HDR. That's the best way I can describe it. HDR10 is the preset color code or whatever throughout the whole movie or TV episode. Dolby Vision changes brightness and color and shit scene to scene. Yeah, there you go. You answered it. I didn't even have to. HDR10 is almost the same as Dolby Vision, but it supports less colors. Everybody's answering it. Good job, guys. The YouTuber with Kiki as a profile pictures here says, "Hey Ken, Yo Kenny Planet CHH doing great covering the Elm Street box set on his channel, and you too. I want to see Witchboard movie." Well, you say, yeah, Christian is covering it. He is covering it. Witchboard movie. I think I've seen the Witch. I think I have that in my collection. Is that from MBD Rewind? Put that out. I did not like that movie. Let's see. Heads up, do not give up on Elm Street digital codes. They've added more feature in them, like Freddy Dead. When she tell you put glasses, either talk about it. I don't know what you're saying, Scorpions fans. I'm sorry. Patrick Williams says, "What up, Ken Levels? There is some good news on this topic." Enemy Territory 1987. Yeah, I've got the full list of special features I'm going to go into. The full list of features. I just saw Kid and Play said on podcast at House Party. Yeah, I actually put that on my Physical Media Report Instagram page today because I saw that news as well. And that's pretty interesting. I wish it was all three of them that they were doing on 4K, maybe like a 3-pack or something from the Criterion collection. That would be awesome. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not think that House Party has a Blu-ray at all. I don't think that House Party has been. I think that's a first time upgrade since the DVD. There will be around a couple hundred more Elm Street Steelbooks, but that probably won't be available until after release, according to Warner Brothers employee. Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance that, people will cancel or whatever, and I'm sure that they always have, like, more stock than they're letting on as well. Like, there's always extra stock. So that's always possible, but it's still very dumb that they only did 4,000. Hello there, Mr. Kenny Levels. How are you doing? What's up, Adrian? Hey, yo, Adrian. Hey, yo. The Elm Street release may put WB just behind Arrow for label of the year. Yeah, I mean, last year, Warner Brothers and Arrow Video were my top two. And the way it's trending for this year, they'll probably be my top two again because I think Warner Brothers has killed it. Maybe even more this year than they did last year because they've done all kinds of incredible things. And Arrow Video they're always killing it. They just are. I don't know what to say. If they stop killing it, I'll let you know, but they just don't. Yeah, I just I thought it was a good upgrade. I'm not gonna say it was a bad upgrade, but I was not very impressed overall. I wasn't extremely impressed. It looked better than the Blu-ray though. I'll say that. But I don't know. It just the HDR just I don't know. It's just something wasn't completely right about it. I did not know that. I did not know that. Thank you for reminding me about death. I love it. And backup 4K box sets in case some get damaged during shipping to customers. Yeah, there's always gonna be extra stock than what they're letting on. And also, you got to keep in mind, guys, that they just reprinted the Superman set, so it's very possible they'll do the same thing for Elm Street in like a year. That could always be possible too. So you might just have to wait and get the standard release for now, and then if you want the Steelbook collection bad enough, you'll get it when they put it back in stock. Guys, I've got a Ghost. This is Bubblicious Strawberry Splash. In case you were wondering. Yeah. Everybody but Arrow. What's up, Dimension? My favorite John Hughes movie is Weird Science. I love Weird Science. I think his best movie is Between the Breakfast Club and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But my favorite is Weird Science. I can't lie. What's up, Magic Hands? What's up, Alabaster Smidge? How are you doing, buddy? I saw my shipping notification for it hit. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Half-ass movie podcast. What it do, people? Yeah, somebody asked why I didn't have the good, the bad, the ugly 4K on my most anticipated for the month. It's because every single time I put that on a most anticipated video, it gets delayed. So I just didn't do it this time. I was like, I'll just get it when I get it. But yeah, that's like my number one right now. Like that, we can go ahead and give like release of the year to that because it's gonna be that. Like that's gonna be my number one at the end of the year. I don't see anything else topping it, and I haven't even watched it yet. But like, I'm gonna have to take like 2 vacation days to get through all the special features on that thing. It's got like 18 special features and like 5 cuts, and yeah, I'm excited though. I'm excited. What it do? We got half-ass movie podcast here. Hope you're having a great night. Says Jesse, do you plan on seeing Weapons? Yes, I do. My wife and I hopefully will see it this weekend. I'm very excited for that. I want to see the Naked Gun movie too. What's up, Phil's creepy video? It's been a while since I've seen Phil. What's going on, buddy? Phil was God, Phil was maybe like the third or fourth guest I ever had on this channel, like back in the day. Back when I used to have guests on the channel. I forgot to add my Prime Day haul. I got South Park, Transformers, Twisters of a Feet. Damn, you got a lot of good stuff, man. Treasure Planet on Blu-ray. I did get one thing in Amazon today. Well, beside Master Commander, but that was yesterday. I got Funny Girl on 4K because this right now, guys, is $15 on Amazon. I think it's still $15. I noticed this yesterday and I jumped on it because I kind of wanted to get it during the Criterion sale, but I'm glad I didn't because it would have been $25 during the Criterion sale. But this is $15 right now for the 4K on Amazon to get Funny Girl. I haven't linked it. I've been doing bad about letting you guys know about deals and stuff. I need to get some more deals post in my community tab. But yeah, $15 for the Funny Girl 4K, which is a great deal for a Criterion 4K. So yeah, I would jump on that if you're interested and if you don't care about, 50s or what year was this in? 60s? Barbra Streisand? No, this is 1968. If you don't care about 1968 Barbra Streisand, then maybe don't get it. Oh, I just filmed a video about them. I just went scorched earth on it because they pissed me off so bad. Like I'll just save it for the video, but oh my god, they did maybe the shittiest thing that I've ever seen any boutique label do. Like I've been doing this for a while now, and I've never seen anybody else do what they did. It's the shittiest. It's the shittiest, most like middle finger to your fans, to your supporters thing that I've ever seen any physical media label do. Like, it's bad, but I'll talk about it in a future video. But I am excited for End of Days. I think End of Days is maybe the only time this year I've been excited about something they're putting out. Sweet. What's up, Huck, man? What's going on, Huck? Small Soldiers is Transformers before Transformers. I mean, it reminded me a lot of Gremlins, is what it reminded me of. What is my favorite movie? I mean, the last time I did a top 50, which I need to update it, it was Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars. I've always been a big Star Wars fan, and that's the best Star Wars film. I mean, to a lesser degree now, after Disney shit all over it, but there you go. Michelle heard me fatten, yeah. Ken thought he heard the Hillbilly Hunter. Who knows what I was saying? I talk to myself a lot, guys. You could have got it. You could have got it. It's possible. Oh, yeah, I need to get that myself, actually. I just pre-ordered Nightmare on Elm Street 7 film 4K Blu-ray Steelbook like an hour ago of Zombies, so if it's sold out, they didn't tell me. Yeah, I don't know. I need to get on there. I heard it sold out. Hey, Phil, what's going on, man? 6:31. No, it's 9:30 right now. Oh my god, we got 232 people in the chat. Please. How many likes we got? Hit the like button, please. We're at 87 likes. Let's get to 100. I'll give away another code for a new release film. I don't think this release comes out until next week, actually. My name's Benjamin. What's up, Kenjamin? What's going on, Benjamin? Probably eating a burger. No, I didn't eat a burger. Lenny heard a fart. You could have. I don't know what I was doing. I can't remember. I could have farted. I could have burped. I could have coughed. I could have sneezed. I could have mumbled and rambled. You guys know how I am. But no, I definitely didn't eat a burger. I drank a protein shake, and now I've got this energy drink. Guys, you know I'm on a diet. I've dropped 30 pounds since March, okay? I've been actually waiting for him to upgrade that. The Blu-ray looks good though. I'm happy with the Blu-ray, but It'd be cool if they upgraded that. I like that movie a lot, actually. Um, yeah, yeah, they've been doing good. I mean, I guess maybe it helps that I'm like within maybe 30, 40 minutes of an Amazon facility, but I ordered Master and Commander July 17th. My release date is anywhere from August to September the 19th. God, that sucks. I ordered it like within 30 minutes of it going up because I remember I put it in my community tab like right when it went up. Like, because I check that stuff every morning when I wake up, right before I go into work. Uh, yeah, yeah, I remember that too, but I was also like 17, so I feel like I might enjoy it more now. What is up, everyone? Ken, do you think Synop's putting Deadly Spawn on 4K this Friday? Yeah, I've heard about that. I will probably not be getting that because for one, it's $75, and for another, I'd never even heard of that movie before. I've never seen it. I brought it up on IMDb. I looked up some images and I was like, this looks kind of bad, which I'm not opposed to buying bad movies. Obviously, I've got a lot of them, but like for $75, I'm a little opposed. Um, and if I'm gonna spend that much, like I might as well go get Reanimator on 4K, like an actual like great 80s horror movie that I like, versus Deadly Spawn. So more power to anybody that wants to get it for $75. It's Synops, and they always do an incredible job on their 4K. So if you're a fan of that movie, but I will not get that. I will not. I'll wait for a dumbed down version. I'll get it in a sale or something, but I can't do that. Um, M&C because 4K barely has any special features. Oh, okay, okay. So they did the same thing with that than with Tombstone. Same thing that they did with Tombstone. Let's see. Yeah, I did notice that actually. It was right after I did the physical media report Monday. I noticed that when I was linking it that it went up like $40. I was like, "What is going on?" But it's still on Groove. I think it's still available on Groove for 99.99. Guys, use Groove, please. And understand that I don't have any affiliate links for Groove. I make nothing from Groove, but I try to promote them as much as I can because they got good prices and I want you guys to get the best deal that you possibly can. Um, and yeah, if you haven't used Groove before and you sign up and make an account with your email, like you can get that set for like $80. And they don't charge me shipping. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't get charged shipping usually no matter what when I use Groove. Because I ordered the Casper Steelbook today and it's already on its way. So I'm gonna get Casper. A 40-year-old virgin's already on its way too. I'm gonna get both of those Steelbooks that I ordered from Groove before release date, and they're cheaper on Groove than they are Amazon. Amazon, if you order from them, you're gonna get it on release date at best, and maybe it gets delayed. But the Nightmare on Elm Street set is still in stock and it's on Groove right now, guys. So do not use Amazon. Use Groove, sign up, take 25%, take 20% off your order. Look, I'll bring it up real quick, guys. And just be done with it. Groove is great. I love Groove. I've never had an issue with them. I know some people have. I'll admit a couple times, like their packaging, I feel like they used to always pack in boxes, and I got a couple bubble mailers. Um, but usually they're solid, for me. So never had an issue, never had anything tore up or anything like that. So 20% off. Nightmare on Elm Street said it's 99.95. You can get this thing for $80, which is essentially $11 and some change of 4K. Like you can't, how could you even complain or bitch about that? Like physical media doesn't have to be the most expensive thing in the world, guys. You just got to know where to go. All right, what's your opinion on modern mobile games compared to like 10 years ago? I don't play mobile games a lot, Marius. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It reminds me of simpler times just talking about movies by a water cooler long before everyone was ready to be heated and mad at each other. Well, I'm glad I put off those vibes. That's exactly what I'm going for here on this channel. So I like to give off the I'm just sitting around sharing my love for collecting movies, physical media. Like that's what I do here. That's why nothing I do is very highly produced or anything like that. I'm just a regular guy that films on his cell phone. That's all I am. Oh my goodness, we got a super chat from Going to the Movies. I'm far from the best, but I'll accept at least like number 9. I'll accept the 9th best. But I appreciate that. I'll appreciate it. Maybe 8th. I'll take 8th too. But thank you so much for the super chat. Let me give you a little super clip for your troubles.
She got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
Hell yeah. Al Pacino kicking off with a bang, baby. All right, let me go back up to the top. Where are we at? Where did we leave off? I did not get a new camera. I hope it looks good, though. I don't know why it would look any better, but hopefully it looks great. Because that's what Amazon does, man. They do some tricky ass bullshit sometimes. That's why you got to jump on it. Like you see at a low price like that, just get it. You know, because sometimes Amazon's got the best prices, and sometimes they got the shittiest prices. It just depends on what day you catch them on. Like Funny Girl 4K, $15, guys. That's a great deal. Or the Catch the Thief 4K Steelbook I got for $14 from Amazon. They got great deals. Can you give us 2 or 3 examples of a truly awful bad 4K transfer? I could. I mean, that sounds like it. That should be a video. I should do a video from that. But here's my problem. If I start listing some ones that I don't particularly like, then I'll get a bunch of pushback from people saying I'm wrong. If I list the ones that everybody says are awful, but I don't really think are that bad, then I'll be lying to you guys and myself. Like I guess you could say, T2, but I'll be honest, I've never watched the T2 4K. Never watched it. Which I would love. I need to watch it and do like a review on it. I think that would be fun. Then there's Jaws 3. Everybody was up in arms about the AI nightmare stuff. And I think largely that 4K was great. It's just the AI crap made it. was that what everybody was focused on. I'm a big fan of the Friday the 13th 4K. Nobody likes that. I love that 4K. I like the Heat 4K. People were down on that one too. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of one. Weird Science is the one I wasn't a big fan of. Tommy Boy. I just thought that was awful. I thought it was awful. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is another big one. And it's not that I thought that was bad. It's just when you compare it to the Blu-ray, there was really like no difference no noticeable difference between the two. So yeah, I mean, another one that people were super down on was Inglourious Bastards, but that's kind of turned around now. I think the narrative on that has changed since the Arrow Video 4K came out. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely some bad ones. I would have to like deep dive into the collection and really pull out some good ones. Groove is awesome. Yeah, go check out Christian's channel, Planet CHH. I know he did an interview with one of the people that works at Warner Brothers recently. So probably got a lot of good details. I forgot, but did you lock in a pre-order? I did. I got that immediately. Yeah, I ordered it immediately. So I do have it locked in. I'm just hoping that they don't do what Amazon does and like cancel pre-orders and stuff. They've been known to do that. So I'm a little nervous about it, but hopefully that doesn't happen. I just saw that we're at 120 likes, so I'm going to give away a digital code. I do have The Accountant 2 on 4K, guys, which I think this is streaming on Amazon Prime. But if you want a digital code, because maybe you don't have Amazon Prime, I'll give that out. And I should also note that this 4K is going to release from Warner Brothers with a slipcover, guys, on August the 12th. August the 12th. Yeah, I'll definitely watch this. I honestly need the Accountant on 4K. I don't have it. I've seen the Accountant. I saw it. I remember we rented it back when it first came out. And I remember liking it. I don't remember it like blowing me away, but I remember liking it. But if you're ready for the digital code, bam. There you go, guys. And I got a couple more back there I'll give away tonight as well. But we got to get to 150. 150 likes. I demand it. All right. I mean, we're doing pretty good to be at 126 at 30 minutes in. In the Mouth of Madness, I don't think it's a ridiculous price. I don't think it's a ridiculous price, especially when you have, it's comparable, right? I think when Arrow Video puts out a chunky box at 35, that's a great price. But 45 for an Arrow Video chunky box, I don't think is ridiculous, especially when you consider Vinegar Syndrome charging $46, $47 for a VSU or a box set release. I mean, you've got Scream Factory charging $40 for just a slipcover now. So, I mean, I think it's comparable. And then, Synops, Red Shirt Pictures, $65. You got the Reanimator set at $80. So, Severin as well, $45, $55 for, their editions. And then Second Sight's like $55. So, I think it's Umbrella, $55, $60. Like I think it's comparable and honestly like a little bit better than some of the other ones. So I don't think it's ridiculous. I would rather it be at like at least 40. And I think that when it gets closer to release date, you will see a drop. Because usually with the Arrow Video stuff, you'll see it drop a little bit. Now, the problem is you got to jump on it when it drops because it could go right back up again. And then it could go out of stock completely, as some of them do. But the good thing about Arrow is they will, have a second run. It won't be the box set, but it'll be just a standard version. So you can still get it for a little bit cheaper. The part of the movie where she tells you to put on 3D glasses is only going to be in the special features. Okay. Of the digital code. Damn. Sweet. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get into this real. We got Mike in here. What's going on, Mike? I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I'll be honest. Maybe. I mean, maybe that could be something they would put out like right before, because there's a prequel or a sequel with Cliff Booth, directed by David Fincher, which is very strange. Maybe before that comes out, they'll do a special edition of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I love that movie, by the way. I freaking love that movie. So I would definitely probably buy another edition if it was a 4-hour cut. Single 4K. I mean, they might. I mean, look what they just did with Bond. It's a possibility. I mean, I'd say, look, if you want individual slipcovers, you might just want to hold off. I mean, you've been waiting this long anyway. It's like you might as well wait another 6 months to watch them in 4K. Now you're taking your chance on like what the artwork for those could be. But I don't know. Maybe they'll do something cool with them. I still think Arrow Video's doing that. I think it's coming. I think Arrow Video's doing that. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you can still get it from Zavi, but like it's $120 more than it was on Amazon. It was $165 on Amazon. So it's like, to me, like I wouldn't have got it. Like, because that was the first pre-order that went up. I did not pre-order that set. So if that was going to be the only option, I probably would not have got it. Because that's just too much. I would just settle with the standard version and just called it a day. Waited for hopefully individual releases. Yeah, that's a good thing about them too. Which, I mean, Screen Factory does too if you order from the site, but only for a select number. Since the Steelbook case sold out before I could even find the link for it on Amazon, I went ahead and got the red case version from Groove. Yeah, and you know what? You probably feel better about yourself for doing it like that. You know, it's like, oh, I just spent $80 to get these versus 170. You got $90 extra in your pocket. Just look at it that way. Glass half full. You got that thing where one ball hang lower than one. I mean, doesn't everybody? I thought that was the way it was supposed to be. What's up, Jerison? Not always. Not always. They've done some really great 4Ks. I would point to Sleepy Hollow. I would point to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I would point to Flashdance. I would point to what's one they did recently? They've done some really good ones. They've done some spectacular ones. So yeah, not always. They did get a reputation there for a little bit, but I feel like in 2023, 2024, Major League was a great 4K. Looks spectacular. Sometimes they do disappoint though. Once Upon a Time in the West was not what I wanted it to be. Not what I wanted it to be. What's up, KB? Hell yeah, man. I remember watching those movies when I was a kid. Like I probably had not seen them since I was I don't know, 8 or 9, maybe 10. Like I remember the trailer for the third one, I think was on my Jason Goes to Hell VHS. I think. I want to say one of them was on my Jason Goes to Hell VHS back in the day. But yeah, I love those movies. I'm happy about that. Lionsgate Limited is awesome. It's nice to see some love for Lionsgate Limited. I feel like everybody shits on Lionsgate Limited, and I feel like it's unfair and it's unwarranted. So, like, they're doing some really cool stuff over there, and they're charging like the same as anybody else, like for their cool shit. So I just don't get all the pushback. Elm Street Blu-ray. I mean, you can get that for $18, Huck. I mean, shit. I mean, look, them Blu-rays don't look terrible. They don't look terrible. Even compressed on 2 discs or 1 disc. But, you know, they can look better. And I think they will when they hit 4K. But also keep in mind, if you remember my 4K review for the first one last year, and I don't think this is going to be a problem with the sequels, but I had some criticisms with that, and I don't feel like it was a blow away 4K. I'll say that. Hereditary for sure. I'm not a massive Midsummer fan, and Beau is Afraid was so freaking weird and out there. I didn't hate it, but it's not gonna be a movie I watch very many more times. I do want to see Eddington though, but it's definitely Hereditary. Yeah, they'll reprint it again. They'll see that this one sold out quick, and they may rush it. You know, it may come in 6 months. This is the best one, in my opinion. They took it out of it went out of print. Can a Ghost Drink go out of print? For a little bit, and now it's back with a vengeance. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm debating. I really am. Like I almost want to get the box set. Part of me wants to get it, but I don't know. I do want to see that movie in 4K. I don't know. That might be a good option just to get the standard version. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I really haven't. Yeah, I love that movie. I've always loved it. I saw it at just the right age. Oh my goodness, guys, we're almost at 300. Nobody leave so I can get 300. 300. I don't think I've had 300 people in here since 2022. All of us will get the Good, the Bad, the Ugly delivered except Ken, which will get lost in the mail. Don't joke about that because I did get something very important lost in the mail last year. My Blair Witch got lost for like 6 months and then they had to ship me a new one. I was so upset about that. What I consider boxing Jeff from? No, I consider Jeff a friend. on here. Jeff's been on the channel a few times, and I've been on his channel, I think, once. So no, I would not box Jeff. Jeff's killing it over on the social medias over on Instagram, and he wrote a book, so that's cool. I wish Jeff the best. I'm not going to fight Jeff. I'm still leaning toward standard edition of Nightmare sets. Steelbooks aren't worth triple the price. Yeah, I mean, if you get that zombie one, yeah, I get it. Oh, that could be the reason. It could be the reason. It looks nice. It looks like a cool box set, but not for $80. Oh man, the Warriors box set. Oh. The Warriors is one of the best releases ever, like of all time. I would put that in maybe like top 10 4Ks ever. I love it so much. Yeah. I bet they will be. I always promise to get into this stuff like right away, but I haven't even yet. I'm still 20 minutes behind on the chat. Guys, I apologize. I gotta zoom ahead. Captain Horror, what's going on, man? Go check out Captain Horror. He's got a great channel. September's gonna be wild for me. The Superman set, the Batman set. I know, man. Like the thing about Amazon is you pre-order stuff off of there, and it's all fun and games because it doesn't come out of your account right away. And then the shit starts coming out, and then it starts hitting the fan, and you're like, what the hell did I do? I've still got that Karate Kid set pre-ordered. And as soon as that 240 comes out, I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? But I got the I didn't get the Batman or Superman set. I wanted to get the Batman set, but it sold out, thankfully. So I didn't have to make that decision. They made my decision for me. But then Nightmare on Elm Street. I did pre-order Night of the Living Dead 90. I pre-ordered Silverado. I've got several Steelbooks pre-ordered. I'm not messing around anymore, waiting for these Steelbooks to sell out. Because I regret not getting a Knight's Tale. I should have got it, but I didn't. What's up, Luke? How you doing, buddy? No, you're right, Michelle. You're right. I'm talking about Scream specifically because it feels like they're putting more love and care into their Shout titles and their new Hong Kong cinema line. But Scream Factory almost feels like an afterthought at this point, and it kind of makes me wonder. I don't see like Shout ever going away, but it kind of makes me wonder if there's ever going to be a time where they get rid of the Scream Factory line, because it feels like the Hong Kong Cinema Classics is like their priority right now. Like they're putting more special features into those than anything else, and it's almost like they feel like everybody else has kind of got the horror market's been so invaded by all these other labels, and they're not like they don't have the notoriety that they used to in that genre. So it feels like maybe they got like a foot out the door, and maybe in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, Scream Factory could be non-existent. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I just feel like that could happen at some point, and then Shout chooses to focus just on the Shout's select titles, and then the Hong Kong Cinema Classics, which it feels like they're putting everything into those right now. I don't know. 311 people, guys. I should be able to get to 200 likes. No problem. 200 likes. But I do owe you all a code. Let me go get it. Where's it at? All right, we have got Final Destination Bloodlines. There you go, guys. Final Destination Bloodlines digital code, which is maybe the second or third best Final Destination film. All right, guys. Scrolling. I apologize if I miss anybody, guys, but I cannot. I got to get through the chats. I probably did, but if I did, I forgot all about it. Was that like a very early report, Dimension? Was that a very early report? I mean, like it's up to Disney, really. Yeah, Fast Times the Blu-ray looks great, but the Breakfast Club for sure. Oh, Movie Room still has them? All right, we can check all those places. Oh, we did get another super chat that I missed. Is 2007 the best movie year of the last 25 years? 2007 is a great year. There's a lot of depth in the year of 2007. Whether you're talking about, No Country, There Will Be Blood, Zodiac, a lot of great films, 2007. You also got Rob Zombie's Halloween. What else came out in 2007? It's a great year. There's a lot of stuff in 2007. 2014, I'm pretty partial to. I think 2014 is a phenomenal year, and 2019 is also a phenomenal year. The year before the pandemic, before everything went to shit, an incredible year for film is 2019. But 2014 is a great year too. Just look at both of those years and like what came out. And so I think it's a battle between those 3 years though. 2007, 2014, 2019. But it's all subjective at the end of the day. Like maybe you got more favorites in 2012 or something. But I'm just trying to look at it like the whole picture. Like just look at the amount of movies that came out, big, huge movies that have stood the test of time. Like I feel like those 3 years had the most of those movies. I mean, 2019 had Uncut Gems, Parasite, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Just look at the best picture nominees of that year. All freaking bangers. Incredible movies. And what else got? Avengers Endgame came out 29. Like it was a huge year for blockbusters and also like, prestige art house films, and Joker came out that year. It was just it was a great year. Great year. But I'd love this. I'd love to do some streams because I've done this before. We talked about 97. I would love to do like streams just like centered around like certain years where we just talk about the movies of that year. I pull out some Blu-rays from movies of that year. Like that could be pretty cool for like a live stream format. House of Wax, I would love to see come to 4K. 13 Ghosts would look good too. That's a good question. If only 3 more movies could get 4K releases, which would I pick? That's easy. Dunstan checks in. Honestly, is there a big one? I would say the Fly. The Fly is one. It's tough. The Fly. I do really want Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I want to put that in there. And also Encino Man. We'll just go with that. Encino Man, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. And The Fly. Yeah, Groove's great. Groove isn't great for us collectors that need slips. You know this, man. It's good for a new collector playing catch up, but I need that cardboard. Well, I mean, I'm talking about new titles. I mean, it's great for even new titles. They have competitive prices and better prices in some cases than Amazon, and those you will get the slips. But I get what you're saying. Like, it's good for the sales and stuff like that. Even though like they've got a 3 for $40 sale going on right now, and they got like the Clint Eastwood 4Ks. They've got Constantine. Like, I bet you'll get the slips for those because those are fairly new. But oh my goodness, we got a $10 super chat from Justin Toner. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that. Good evening. I got my Master Commander 4K Steelbook delivered today. Got it from Barnes and Noble. Already pre-ordered Silverado 4K on Amazon. Don't want to miss that one. Love that movie. Thank you so much, Justin. Yeah, I'm excited for Silverado. I'm excited to watch Master and Commander. I will say I canceled my Sunset Boulevard 4K. I had that ordered off of Amazon. It got delayed until like the 25th. And I might try to go to Barnes and Noble this weekend. So see if they have a physical copy in stores for $15, I think is what it's going for, because there's a 50% off sale for Paramount titles over at Barnes and Noble. Let's see, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Michelle says Planes, Trains. Goodfellas, I have not watched the 4K of that. What's up, Antonio? What's up, Jasper? Just name names. What names you want me to name? Are you going to pre-order Nightmare 4K Collection? Well, both. I pre-ordered the Steelbook set, and I will be getting the standard edition to review. So whatever gets to me first, that's what I'll crack into. Oh my goodness, we got Jake from Steelbook Obsessed in here. Evening Camp, Predator Badlands and the Running Man remake hit theaters at the same weekend. Which one are you seeing first? Honestly, probably the Running Man remake. I'm really kind of interested in that one. I liked Prey, and I'll see Predator Badlands, but I don't know, something about that movie just doesn't look right. So, and honestly, like you'll never make a Predator film as good as the first one. I'm not saying that you should have to, but it's like all of them are going to be compared to that. Whereas the Running Man, I'm not a huge fan of the Arnold one, so I'm hoping for a better one. And that movie's directed by Edgar Wright too. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. What's up, Red Phone Video? Yeah, Blood In, Blood Out, I know, is another big one. Also, Dead Presidents. People really want that one too. I didn't get the James Bond one. I just got the regular slip. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of with this. I've heard from several people that they got theirs in really good condition in a box. So I'm hoping that that'll be the same deal with Nightmare. Thank you, Nanga. Yeah, I remember liking the first one, Huck. I haven't seen the second one. What's not getting canceled? I hope not. US American Pie 4K announcement. Maybe they get to Wedding. Yeah, I'm hoping they will. So yeah, guys, I'll talk about it Monday, but they did announce the American Pie, the first one on 4K and a 4K Steelbook. They're both up to pre-order on Groove right now. And I'm really having to fight with myself not to I don't need it. I got the 88 Films ones, but God, I love that movie. Yeah, hopefully they put out Wedding and Reunion. Am I throwing down on the beefed up Deadly Spawn? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, no kidding. My son and I went to Burger King before we saw Fantastic Four over the weekend. And he got like a Baconator or something. And it was like the meal was $13. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, I can go to a restaurant, sit down restaurant, and get like a meal for cheaper than that. Like, what is going on with fast food nowadays? My goodness. The Amazon Steelbook set is sold out. It's not a placeholder. Like, it actually sold out. It sold out weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I would love to get Paramount Scares Volume 3, and then they put Friday the 13th Part 3 in it. That would be great. We are crazy, Edward. We're all crazy. We're all crazy. Yeah, The Rentals is a really good movie. I ended up really liking that film. I didn't know about it when we first started watching it. I need to get the physical release. I think Screen Factory did it. But yeah, The Rental was pretty good, directed by Dave Franco, which I did see Together last week with my wife, and we have a review up on our channel. So I got that link down below if you want to check that out. Check out my thoughts on Together. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Oro Bros Production? I'm hoping they do a box set. Like, maybe don't do a Paramount Scares Volume 3. Maybe do a Friday the 13th collection box set. It just seems like a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you do that? You're gonna sell it. Yeah, Hulu. Amarius wants me to talk about Hulu. Hulu and Disney Plus are merging together, and that sucks because I don't want Disney Plus. I just want Hulu, and I'm afraid it's going to be this big jacked up price point for both streaming services. So it sucks. I don't like it, but I guess it makes sense. They're both owned by Disney. Don't care for Nightmare on Elm Street films. Once was enough for me. To be honest, they're not scary, kind of stupid. Well, James, that sounds like an opinion, and you have your opinion, and that's great, and you're entitled to it. But I would say that a lot of people would have the opposite opinion. 4,000 at least that wanted the Steelbook set. Did I ever get any of the Blockbuster box sets? I didn't. He actually sent me one like a couple of years ago for a Chucky set. That's really nice. I'm just not like super into the custom stuff to like spend. I spend enough on this stuff already, guys. Like, I can't spend extra on box sets, extra packaging and stuff. I do love my packaging, but not that much. Not that much. But he does some great work over there for sure. But yeah, no, I haven't got anything other than the one that he sent me. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I appreciate you, man. I still need to get the blaxploitation sets, both of them. John Bruce is the man. He is the man with the master plan. There's your shout out. We got My Killer Podcast in the house. What's up, Mel? Go check out My Killer Podcast. My Killer Podcast has a great channel. And I hope she's doing well. William Cinema's here. What's up, Mel? I think William Cinema's also got a channel. Go check him out. Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough experience. It looks like it. It looks like it. Ratman Forever. Absolutely. Here you go, guys. You want to see a little Ratman? Never forget. Never forget the Ratma. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe and respect the Ratman forever. All right. How's Jaws 4K? That's one of the best 4Ks ever. Ever. I don't know, but I'll be talking about Poseidon soon on the channel. I actually really liked that movie. I really liked it. What'd you say, Aaron? Look, guys, I hate to be that guy, but I can't get to everything. If you really want me to read comments, you gotta leave a super chat. But I'll find your comment, Aaron. Sony needs to re-release the OG Ghostbusters with Dolby Vision. I think the individual release was limited. Otherwise, yeah, I've been pissed off about that. Didn't they only do Dolby Vision in the freaking Ghost Trap set? But I did get the Steelbook they put out in 2023. It has the first one and the second one. Those don't have Dolby Vision? I thought maybe they did. Maybe you're right though. Let me look real quick. Because I thought they did. Oh, let's see. 2023. Okay, the reprints. Nope, the reprint does not have Dolby Vision. Son of a bitch. You kidding me? Bloodlines is great. Yeah, it's great. I already read all this stuff. Rise of the Silver Surfer. Zodiac's a fun film. It's fun for the whole family. I still haven't watched my Zodiac 4K. I got that last year and haven't watched it. I've seen the movie, but it's been a while. Oh yeah, Doctor Sleep. That was, I think, my second favorite movie of the year. I think my favorite movie of that year was what was my favorite movie of 2019? Oh, 1917. I freaking love 1917. Oh my god, that's one. I think that's the best war movie. I saw that in the theaters. Um, but yeah, Doctor Sleep too. Ford v Ferrari came out that year. It was a great year for film. I was going to the theater all the time. We still have not hit those heights again for movies. We've been struggling. Hold on a second. We got another super chat from KJL. We need Miss Congeniality on 4K. I wouldn't care about that. Or yeah, I probably wouldn't care about it too much, but I wouldn't mind that, is what I meant to say. But thank you so much for the super chat. Here's your little super clip. Mac and Me. Guys, I did watch my Mac and Me 4K over the weekend, and I had a great time. I don't know if I'll get to reviewing this, but I'll definitely talk about it in my ranking video for the end of the month when I get that out. Just because I got so much to get into, I don't know if I'll have time for it. And also, I don't know if the interest level will be there as well. The Steelbooks Discord. That sounds awesome. Oh, yeah. Transformers came out that year. Yeah, mine was delayed till the 25th. All right, we're getting there, guys. I want to see it. I want to see it. I do want to see it. I've been trying to get out to the theaters to see some stuff. I wanted to see the new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. High Tension I love, but the ending seems to be very divisive amongst people. You'll either love it or you'll either hate it. I love it. But I think it's a great horror movie. That's my opinion. What's going on, Movie Den? How you doing, buddy? Go check out Movie Den. He's got a channel as well. Yeah, we were climbing. Now we're going downhill again. But we do have 191 likes, 9 more likes, and I'll give away another digital code. It's nights here. Hope you're doing well. What should I watch tonight? Honestly, I would watch Mac and Me. I don't know. Watch what are you in the mood for? I need some more specific. It's hard to just recommend a random movie, you know? What kind of movie are you in the mood for? I need some direction. Yeah, I'm excited about Weapons. Oh my goodness. I'm excited about that. Ernest Goes to Jail is a literal masterpiece. And that's the answer to the question. If I can only have 3 more 4Ks, that's the answer. Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Goes to Jail, and Ernest Saves Christmas. That's it. I could cheat and make all those just one of my picks, but I'll play fair. I do like End of Days. I need to watch Bless the Child. My only problem is they put out that Blu-ray. I feel like they'll upgrade it to 4K at some point. Now I just need to wait. Detective Pikachu is not my favorite. I saw that in the theaters though. I remember we took the kids to see it. It was okay. It was okay. What's up, Antonis? Let's see. I can't wait to see the Magomed. It looks great in 4K. Yeah, I might still review it. It'll just be it'll be late. It'll be pretty late. It would look great if the green lights were lit up. It would look phenomenal, but unfortunately, Severin doesn't know how to make a working box set or a gimmick that actually works. See, Mel hates the ending of High Tension. She likes the rest of the movie though. So I get it. I get it. Yeah, people don't. Well, I mean, think of how many movies you've seen that make no sense. There's a lot of movies that make no sense. It's all a matter of what are you willing to suspend your disbelief for at the end of the day. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. It don't make no sense. Just roll with it. You know, that's it. That's all you need to do. I'm trying to decide between Master and Commander and Kingdom of Heaven win-win situation. Oh, for watching tonight's? Yeah, I still need to get Kingdom of Heaven. I'm hoping that Steelbook comes back in stock. I think I'll get it. Yep, Movie Den's got a great channel. I'll tell you what I recommend all of you all. If you're into Westerns, I recommend that you watch Navajo Joe with Burt Reynolds. I think that's maybe the most underrated spaghetti Western that I've seen. I freaking love that movie. It's got an Ennio Morricone score, and it's a great film. Burt Reynolds plays a Native American. It's fantastic. I got that Steelbook. It was a nice Steelbook. I couldn't pass it up. I got a Casper Steelbook, and it's not as nice. So I'm gonna replace it with that. Who am I kidding? I'll keep them both. Guys, we got 316 people in the chat right now. Ken316 says, I just whipped your ass. That was my Stone Cold impression, if you didn't know. Let's see. Captain Horse stoked to have Ace Ventura in 4K. I mean, I'm fine with the no special features. I knew that in advance. I'm just pissed off about the no dolphin trainer scene. That's the movie to me. Like, it's missing a core scene of the film. I can't live without that. It just pisses me off. So it's like I'm gonna try to get the Blu-ray with the scene, but I'll never watch the movie on 4K because I don't want to watch it without the dolphin trainer scene. So, name some movies about mental illness that hit you the hardest. Oh my goodness, Sydney, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. Mental illness. I'd have to think about that. All right, guys, let's get into it. I have been delaying long enough. I'm on Bloody Disgusting because they're the ones that shared this. There was like a trailer for the new 4Ks. And they did this today. I got the press release on Monday for the Nightmare on Elm Street set, but it was from the UK. It was from Warner Brothers UK. I haven't got the US press release yet. Let's see. Let me where I was at. Mel, you gotta go watch my video. You're behind. You're behind on the times. It's a big controversy of the year, maybe the biggest controversy in all of physical media history. No, the dolphin trainer scene was not a part of the theatrical cut, and they did a native 4K from the theatrical version, so it doesn't include it, which I never knew, but apparently they added that scene on VHS. My whole life was a lie. Anyway, I'm on Bloody Disgusting. So on the press release, they showed off the where is this at? They showed off the new Steelbook set, and they had a card that did not have the number. So I thought that that was the US and that they were going to print out more, but apparently that was the UK one, but also apparently they're sold out. But we'll see about that here in a second. Anyway, I'm going to try to play this trailer real quick. Can you guys see that? They show a little trailer of the steel books. And look at it. Looks nice. The case looks good. It actually has a nice shine to it. You got the 3D glasses right there as well. So that's pretty cool. Let me scroll down. Or do I need to scroll back up? No, this is the full image of the Steelbook set, which I've already showed off. Okay, here we go. This is all the special features. So we can start at the top. It's official. Let's see. It's official. Warner Brothers is bringing the entire original Nightmare on Elm Street franchise to 4K in one massive 7-movie collection. And while and by the way, guys, they did a trailer like showing the movies on 4K and what they're going to look like, or I guess close to what they're going to look like, because you're watching it on streaming, so it's only going to look so good. And it looks like they're going to be freaking awesome. Just going off the trailer, like some of the picture quality, especially like some of the footage they showed from Dream Master and Dream Warriors. I was like, oh, it just got me chomping at the bit. But they showed that trailer, but I'm not going to show that on live stream because it probably plays music and all that stuff, and I don't want to deal with that. I apologize. Freddy Krueger, the vengeful child killer burned alive by angry parents, returns to haunt the dreams of their children when this chilling 7-film saga becomes available as a 4K UHD collection for the first time. From his first terrifying appearance on Elm Street to his resurrection through nightmares, Freddy unleashes horror across generations, where sleep is no escape and dreams become deadly. The 4K collection, including the original 7 films from a Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, will release on September the 30th, 2025. And that's another thing. When this was first announced, it was September the 23rd. Now it's shifted to September the 23rd or September the 30th. So it's gotten delayed by a week. What's up, Dead Pit Radio? I don't get creepy. I stay creepy. Yeet. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. The basic version, $79.99. Get you the best deal, guys. So this is going to include the original 7 films: A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, Freddy's Dead, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, along with the uncut versions of Nightmare on Elm Street and The Dream Child. The collection also includes an alternate ending of Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, presented in anaglyph 3D and complete with 3D glasses in the physical collection. 2 brand new special features for this set include, and I imagine these are the ones that we kind of heard about. Robert Englund being in studio and the director of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, filming new stuff. Now, I think people were under the impression there was going to be a new commentary. It doesn't look like there's going to be a new commentary. Looks like this is all just regular like interviews and stuff like that. But the first one's called Boiler Room Confessional, and these are the 2 sole new features for this release. The king of slashers, Robert Englund, takes us on a journey through the dream world, sharing what inspired Freddy Krueger, his rise as a culture icon, and the legacy of A Nightmare on Elm Street, plus his favorite kills, scenes, and more. So by the sound of this should be a pretty sizable special feature, right? Like, he takes us on a journey talking about Freddy's rise to the top, his favorite kills, all that stuff. You would think this would be a pretty lengthy special feature. So I'm hoping it's at least 15 to 20 minutes. But look, I praise Warner Bros. Because at least they're one of the studios that's actually doing new special features. But a lot of their new features have been like 5, 6, 7 minutes long. I don't know if a lot of them's gone longer than 10 minutes. So hopefully that's not the case here, and it's not something that's really like just quick and kind of throwaway. Hopefully they give Robert time to actually talk about the films. And I know he's talked so much about these movies, guys. I get it. This movie's got like a 4 hour, these movies got like a 4 hour long documentary, all kinds of stuff from past releases. I get it. But I always like, because movies change through time, society changes, how we view them changes. Like I always like to hear like updated versions on people's thoughts on these movies, like all these years later. I think that's interesting how the perception changes, it shifts, and just especially coming from the guy that played the character. Like this is 41 years later. So like what's his thoughts on it now, 41 years later? I think that's interesting versus, 20 years later, 30 years later. But that's just me personally. Then you got Freddy's Footnotes, and this is Robert Englund and original A Nightmare on Elm Street filmmakers, which I'm sure includes the director of Part 2, revisit iconic scenes revealing the movie magic and chaos behind our favorite nightmares, pull back the curtain, and relive epic moments through the eyes of those who made them. So you have Robert Englund in this one as well, plus the filmmakers of the movies. So I'm sure that Jack Shoulder, the director of 2, you got Rachel Tallahay, who's was in Freddy's or the director of Freddy's Dead, sorry. And I remember she shared a picture on her Instagram a long time ago. She was standing in front of the WB Tower. So I'm sure those two are included. Beyond that, I don't know who else would be involved in this. So it may just be those two. I mean, Rennie Harlan maybe, but I think he's kind of busy right now because he's directing the new Stranger movies and stuff like that. So who knows if they'll actually get him to come back and talk about the movies. But maybe it's possible. But yeah, I'm hoping that these are not like 6-7 minutes long. Hopefully they're at least 20 minutes. And they give us something substantial with this release. But as far as the rest of the special features, it's a bunch of archival stuff. It looks like you got new special features on each disc. You got all the past archival commentaries as well. And Nightmare on Elm Street's got Ready, Freddy Focus Points, 2 commentaries, alternate endings, The House That Freddy Built, Never Sleep Again, The Making of Nightmare on Elm Street, which all that stuff was on the regular Nightmare on Elm Street 4K. Then Nightmare 2, you got Freddy on H Street, Heroes and Villains, The Male Witch, Psychosexual Circus, Behind the Story, Burnout, Behind the Story Fan Mail, Behind the Story, The House That Freddy Built. So all this is on Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. So all kinds, you got Dawkins Dream Warriors music video. So all kinds of features on each disc themselves. It doesn't look like any of them except for the first one and Wes Craven's New Nightmare have commentaries though. And it looks like Wes Craven's New Nightmare has the 2 new special features. The Boiler Room Confessional and Freddy's Footnotes. And then you got a bunch of other stuff that's, I don't know if it's going to be on a separate disc or if it's going to be on Wes Craven's New Nightmare, like they're just going to throw everything on there. But there's a lot of extra supplemental material. So there you have it, guys. Now let's look at the Zavi thing real quick. See if the Zavi, because the Amazon one sold out. Although I'll check it real quick. Maybe it came back. You never know. I'll check on Blu-ray.com. Nope, still out. So the US Steelbook set is out. Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Let me try something different. Oh, it's up on eBay for $300. There we go. So, oh my goodness. It's on deep discount for $333. Talk about a deep discount. All right, so let me make sure none of my information's on here. I did find it on Zavi. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm an old man trying to navigate the internet. All right. So, right here you can see on Zavi, it's sold out. $267.99 sold out. The UK Steelbook set. So the US Steelbook set sold out, and the one on Zavi is sold out. But we can check the movie room. There's other options. Which I've talked about the movie room on this channel. It's a great, great site for ordering physical media. Let me pull them up. We can do a little movie room showcase. They're like a Diabolic, Orbits. But yeah, they do a good job. They got the new Corpse Bride set. There's like a box set coming of that. Which is pretty cool. All right. I would think they would have it front and center. Up they're sold out. Sold out. The Nightmare on Elm Street 4K collection on the movie room. So, but yeah, movie room's awesome. All kinds of good stuff. End of Days is on here for $34.99. Oh, they got a cool Substance set. Master and Commander Steelbook sold out. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff on here. Sunset Boulevard collector set. But yeah, I don't know where else it would be. I know it's not an Orbit or Diabolic. I know there's other sites too. But yeah, guys, it sucks. I think at this point, just hope for a restock in the months to come. Maybe they'll do a restock, do a slight like variation on it to make the other one still feel limited. I don't know. All right, let's go back. Where did I leave off? Get back in the chat. And from now on, guys, you all can ask whatever you want. Ask me anything. I'll stay on here for another 30 minutes or so. I love Stagecoach. Stagecoach is awesome. 1080p says 7 steels in those cases. They're going to come dented all to hell. I hope not. I hope not. All right. Where did I leave off? There we go. Don't you think studios know better? They should. Oh my God. I thought about watching that movie. Top 3 Western 4Ks you're hoping for me, Stagecoach, The Naked Spur, and The Wild Bunch. You named probably 2 of them. The Wild Bunch and Stagecoach I would love. What's another big one? What's the big one? I would love Navajo Joe on 4K, to be honest. But I know there's a big one I'm not thinking of. I mean, we got Young Guns, we got Tombstone, we got Unforgiven. Damn. There's a lot of good Western 4Ks. They've upgraded a lot of stuff. I haven't seen The Naked Spur. That's is that directed by Anthony Mann too? How the West Was Won. That's a big one, I think. James Stewart. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't so impressed. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't. But I can't. I think I don't think Dream Warrior and Dream Master are gonna let me down. Or Part 5. I think Part 5 has a lot of potential too. I hear you. Like I just want a nice like edition of those movies. Just because I love them so much. I want a box set. Honestly, I'm not into steelbooks all that much either, but if that's all they're gonna do, then that's what I gotta settle with. Hell yeah. Elm Street Anal. Just 2 new special features. Well, I'm all blurry. Yep, just 2 new. I mean, that's what you get out of studios. I mean, at least they did something. I mean, shit, you know. I don't know. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 20. I doubt it's any longer than like 20 or 25. I would be shocked if it was. Yeah, I still need to get that on physical. I still don't have that physically. I know didn't 101 Films do that? I think they did the Crystal Lake Memories too. Yeah, wasn't it is it sold out still? I think I looked those up recently. That 101 Films had a sale and I thought about getting both of them. And I think one of them was sold out. That's why I didn't do it. Yeah, you guys are working with WB right now, aren't you, Dead Pit? I think y'all are on their payroll or something. Working for the man. Next year, Friday the 13th, 4K collection by Arrow. I mean, maybe the New Line ones, but I don't think they're going to get the Paramount ones. You'd be more likely to see that come from Vinegar Syndrome, honestly, because they work with Paramount more than anybody, I feel like. Or I mean, Kino does too, but oh shit. Freddy vs. Jason is the stuff. 2 killers going at it. I'll take that on 4K. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be the last one that still needs a 4K. I like Freddy vs. Jason, but honestly, like it's on the lower tier. Like if I'm ranking Fridays and Nightmare on Elm Street movies, like it's not dead last for Nightmare on Elm Street, but it would probably be dead last for Friday the 13th. And that's only because the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street is horrible. So like that's dead last to me. And then I would probably do Freddy vs. Jason. But it's not that I don't like it. I like the movie. I saw it in the theaters and like it was an experience for sure. But it's just not my favorite. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I remember that when I was a kid because I used to watch Roseanne all the time. I was like, "What the hell is Roseanne?" And what was his name on? Was it no? It wasn't Tom on the show. What was his name on the show? What was Tom Arnold's name on Roseanne? I forget. It's not that documentary. There's another one. There's another one that they include, but it's not the big one. Yeah, that would be cool. I think it'll happen because they just did it for Bond, so that seems to be where they're going. So it wouldn't make any sense to not do it for Nightmare on Elm Street because the Bond films, like most everybody likes the Sean Connery Bond films. So if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get the set. Whereas Nightmare on Elm Street, There's people that only like certain ones, so it would make more sense to do those individually than it would the Bond films. But they did the Bond films. I don't know. It could all have to do like with their deal and whatever they're allowed to do. I have no idea. It all gets weird with that kind of stuff. They made it a nightmare for us to get this set. Yeah, they did. I mean, only doing 4,000. It's like they did 12,000 copies of The Keep from Vinegar Syndrome. 12,000 people bought The Keep from Vinegar Syndrome. And you don't think that 12,000 people would want to buy a 4K Steelbook set? It's like, read the room. Like, pay attention to what the hell is going on in the world of physical media right now. Like, most of Vinegar Syndrome stuff's like 8,000. And those are all like nothing movies that nobody's ever heard of. Nice box sets. But you can't do more than 4,000 of a Steelbook set? It could be, Michelle. It could be. What if it was just like 30 minutes of Robert Englund talking about how he takes care of his feet at his age and what the role of Freddy did to his toes? Let's see. 818 Sega, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What up, Ken Dog? The Brother Belial site is Elm Street Steelbook set. Oh, okay. Let's look at Brother Belial. I've heard of Brother Belial, but I have never used them before. Make sure I'm spelling this right. All right. All right, guys, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I'll drop this in the chat. Did you guys get that? Did you get it? Go to Brother Belial. That's the link to the Nightmare on Elm Street set. It's in stock right now on brotherbelial.com. And it's cheaper too. There might only be 3 of them, so y'all better head over quick. Thank you for that tidbit. I wonder how, like, that's the thing, like some of these lesser known sites, like the stuff will be in stock for longer because nobody knows about the site. Oh, somebody told me Tom Arnold's name. Arnie. Okay, so it was close to his last name. I love Tom Arnold. What was the movie he was in? McHale's Navy. Yeah, I love McHale's Navy. I love The Stupids. Of course, True Lies. He's great. He's great in True Lies. I think he's next to Arnold. He's probably the best character in that movie. Speaking of a much needed 4K upgrade, probably from Vinegar Syndrome would be a good spot. The Stupids needs a VSU. That's what needs the next VSU. I'd be all over it. All right. Oh, they usually take like 2 months, I feel like. It's a while. It's a while. All right, guys, we got 234. Well, the UK is not in stock anymore, Patrick. That's what we're talking about. That is the UK version. And the UK version was never 200. So, all right. So I got one more digital code to give away. I think that's all I got. Oh my goodness. The Wolf Man. Oh. There you go. Yeah, you'll get your Severin order sometime around Christmas. Is when you'll get it. Hopefully. Hopefully you'll get it that quick. There will be Res Talk in November. I did hear about that. I ordered it, so I'm excited for it. I don't think it's very likely that you'd still get a slipcover with Crybaby. I mean, it's over a year old. And I feel like it was a pretty popular release. I know I've talked that movie up several times. So I can look because they have this stuff pictured usually. Maybe. I mean, they're still showing it with the slip. And usually when they show it with the slip, it still has it. So it's possible it still has it. But I mean, it's not a guarantee, I would say. But you might get it. You might. The UK said we'll have different artwork for the second movie. So there's a difference between the US and the UK. So I didn't notice that. Different artwork for the second Steelbook. And the UK version's got Blu-rays too. Let me see. Well, I'll be damned. Let's see. I can't remember when I posted about the Steelbook set. It looks like the same artwork to me. Is it different, like interior artwork? I can't believe that the new one doesn't have a 4K. The new True Grit doesn't have a 4K. Now we're in the Western Dark. Open Range needs a 4K. I'll take Wild Wild West any day of the week. That would be a cool one for Arrow Video to put out, I think. Nice. Glad you got them. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I need to check that one out. I may have it in the collection, to be honest. Somebody did call out Arrow Video doing Wild Wild West. I would take it. 100%, but I'll probably wait until November to get it, Gary. Because, I mean, at that point, like, when does it come out? It comes out, like, late October. I might as well wait a couple weeks to get it. But I will get it. I love that movie. Yeah, Paramount, I don't think is... Like, if they were smart, they would do a box set just like they do Paramount Presents, but make it Friday the 13th. Maybe do a Fangoria that's dedicated to Friday the 13th. Like, that would be smart. Even if they... Like, I wouldn't mind. I know some people would. because it's not complete. But I would not mind if their third Paramount Scares box set was Friday the 13th 3 through 8, and they just left out 1 and 2 because they've already done those 4Ks. I wouldn't mind if it was just the next 6 Friday the 13th movies on 4K. I think that'd be pretty cool. But that would be 6 movies in one box set. Yeah, they got to. They're gonna do those, I think. And they need to do The Hills Have Eyes from 2006. That's what they need to do. O'Doyle rules. O'Doyle rules. I got a message from my wife. She told me to wrap it up. She said, "Get the off there." I'll do it. I'll wrap it up when I feel like wrapping. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I know a lot of people only wanted Goldfinger of the Bond films. Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day. I was like, there might be some people that just want From Russia with Love and Goldfinger, but I don't know. I feel like most people like them all except for Diamonds Are Forever. Sweet. Yeah, I'll probably get that Steelbook. Let's see. Yeah, they did put that out again. But now it's out of stock again, and you can't get Fright Night on 4K. That's what sucks. It's like if they would have done like a slipcover, it's like I don't know. It's like you can't have like some overstock of some stuff for people that want to pick stuff up later on. We can't all grab this crap the first day it comes out. It's like that. It feels like everything's moving now to limited. Like let's make it as limited as possible so we don't have overstock. It's like, come on, guys. Give me a break. That's not how you're going to keep this alive, I can tell you that. They could. They could. I do not have high hopes for that movie at all. Spaceballs 2. I just don't. I don't see it being that good. Yeah, super legit. Yeah, I've never ordered from them. I do like the movie room though. I try to spread around the love, I order from Orbit some, Diabolic some, movie room now, you know. Give everybody some business. Yeah, I'll put it in order for them sometime. I will say Orbit's good though, because if you order 3 things from them, if you group together 3 things, it's free shipping. So I kind of like Orbit just for that. And I feel like I get my stuff earlier from them than most as well. But a lot of people that order from Movie Room, I see them getting their stuff like super early. Yeah, I would love the Stupids. Sweets. Yep. What was retail for the Steelbook on Amazon? Which one? Nightmare? It was like 165. Yeah, I might get it. I might get it. I've seen it once. I saw it in the theaters and I remember enjoying it. I just haven't felt the need to return to it since. Well, I do have that, and I feel like I bought Blade Runner later down the line. I don't feel like I got it when it first came out, but maybe I did. I don't remember. But I got that and Blade Runner 2049 with the steelbook or with the slipcover. I remember Blade Runner 2049, I was pissed because I went out like in a snowstorm to Best Buy to get the Blade Runner 2049 4K steelbook, and it was sold out when I got there. I was pissed. But I got the slip, and the slip looks nice. I need to watch that movie again. I love that movie too. Well, that's because you're a VIP for Severin, Mayor. You're very important to them. as a customer, so they get you your stuff right away. Me, I'll be the last on the list. Doesn't matter. Even though I freaking was up Friday morning putting an order in at like 5 a.m. Oh, well, to be honest, I like the you are all my children pick. Like him with the fire and stuff. Like that I feel like is cooler. I did see that. I just couldn't afford like dropping a random $80. If I could, I almost got it. I did. I did. But I cuz it's like 12 Ks, 12 seasons or something. Like it's something crazy like that. I probably should have got it. But I can't get everything, guys. Yeah, that would be one to do for sure. I've never seen The Beach, but I brought it up to my wife the other day and she said it sucked. So she said she used to watch all the Leonardo DiCaprio movies, obviously because she had a crush on him when she was a kid. But um, and she says she remembers it sucking. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know about Amazon UK. Let me check on my phone. So yeah, I guess you can get on Amazon UK and order it like they said. Let's see. UK, Nightmare on Elm Street. Ah, they're right. It is on Amazon UK still. And it's 166 pounds, which is what? What does that translate to? What's 166 pounds? Is that like 200 US? I think. Or no, they did the math for me, sorry. Yeah, it's on Amazon UK. I guess jump on there if y'all want it. If you want to pay 222 for it. Sweet. See you, Jerison. Yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping up here pretty soon, or my wife's gonna be pissed at me. I appreciate the turnout though tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It was a good live. I saw it, A Mason. I'm sorry, okay? There's a lot of people in here. I can't see everything. Calm down. I didn't skip you on purpose. God, Mason. You just come in here and just start talking shit. What's wrong with you? I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I saw it though, guys. I saw it. I'm sorry. Amazon UK. I just assume they would be sold out too. Like Amazon, like that should be the first thing that's sold out, right? Like if it's the least expensive, like why would Zavi sell out before Amazon UK? That doesn't make any sense. It is a nod to Basket Case. Yeah, Basket Case is a great film. What's up, Manuel? What's the TLDR regarding the Elm Street set? What does that mean? I don't know I'm not up on my abbreviations. I gotta get it then. The hole in the pie, I gotta get it. I love American Pie, so I'll probably get it. Yeah, we need a new transfer of T2. They'd be kind of silly if they didn't, to do the first one on 4K and then do the second one on 4K on physical. Because that's getting a theatrical release, right? Like it's not just on like Disney Plus. I think it's gonna be in the theaters. Yeah, that's what kind of sucks. And I didn't even realize that until recently. I looked at my 4K. I assumed it had all the cuts on it, like for the longest time. And then I looked at it the other day. I was like, this is just the final cut. Like, what? Where's the now? Don't get me wrong. The final cut's my preferred cut. Like, I didn't like the theatrical cut of Blade Runner at all. But like, you should at least have all the cuts. Like, if that's supposed to be the definitive edition on 4K, it should have all the cuts. Why doesn't it? That doesn't make any sense. So at least if it was, I mean, even if it was just on Blu-ray, it should have them all. Yeah, I got it the week it was released too. That was the first movie I watched on my OLED TV. I'll always remember that. Always remember it. Because the picture quality on that was like, it was such a great 4K. Such a great 4K. I agree. That would be awesome. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess you all are Severin's favorites. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, there was. There was. Aaron said he's going with a standard. I don't even want the stress of it, all regarding the Steelbook set. That's what I'm saying. Just get the $80 one, pay $80 on Groove and be done with it. Don't even worry about it. Don't stress it. And if you want it that bad, guess what? It'll come back. They'll reprint it and you can get it then. Oh, you're good, Mason. I was just messing with you, man. I was just giving you a hard time. I was just giving you a hard time. I wasn't serious. Hey Ken, did you know the Nightmare Steelbooks are on Amazon UK? Oh shit. I'm too tired for this. Strip to Kill. No, but I know I did a short about it, but I didn't do a review. The Rage Carrie 2, like I was shocked at how good that movie was. I was like, this is a really good movie. Like it's not a masterpiece like the first one, but I was expecting it to not like age particularly well. But it's a really fun, like 90s style era, like teen horror movie. I kind of described it as like a teen party movie that turns into a Carrie movie in the last 30 minutes, but it was really good. I just enjoyed my time with it, and I was happy I bought the Vinegar Syndrome release. I was afraid that like I just bought it for nostalgia because I watched it way back when it came out and it wasn't going to hold up, but it absolutely did. And I loved how it connected like the first one. It did it so well. Like it just seamlessly connects the first one. It really is a really good sequel. And I mean, that was what, 25, 23 years after the original. But no, I really like that movie a lot. Yeah, and I was hoping that at least it would be on a single disc for all the Blu-rays, but they're also doubled up on the Blu-rays over in the UK as well. Too long, didn't read. Bullet points, we covered the new features, we showed off the sets, and I just answered a bunch of random questions. The latest or the usual mumbo jumbo from me, rambling, waffling. That's what we do here. But 275 people still in here watching. I appreciate every single one of you on a Wednesday night. You all, I'm sure, have much better things to do than be here, but you're here. You could be watching Master and Commander on 4K, and maybe you are, and you just got me in the background. I don't know. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Kids in the Hall, that was a fun show back in the day. I remember that. Now that Silverado's coming to 4K, that means those Blu-rays would get really cheap. Yeah, and I just bought Silverado on DVD at a thrift spot. Luckily, I got it for like $4, but still, I just bought it. That's the DVD curse. I just bought the damn thing. No official word, but I'm sure it's coming either November or December. I can't see Arrow closing out 2025 without releasing that. I just can't, especially since they did the teaser for it already. It has to be November, December. It has to. I would say December. But maybe November. The rumor on the street is it's this weekend, I think. Maybe August the 8th, August the 9th. When's Friday? I heard it's coming soon. Coming soon. I would love Talladega Nights. I don't even have Talladega Nights on Blu-ray. That's one I'm missing. I have Superbad. Is Superbad Universal too? What's Talladega Nights? Universal's been killing it on their catalog upgrades, by the way. Like, I don't feel like they did jack shit last year, but this year they've been killing it. I'm excited to rewatch a 40-year-old virgin. Oh, it's Sony. So yeah, I think Sony will do Superbad. It'll be a steelbook only for $40, but they'll do it. It's possible that Talladega. Yep, it's also Sony. Columbia. Let's do a Columbia Comedy Classics set. Put Superbad and Talladega Nights and whatever other Sony comedies you got in there. Carrie 2. Yeah, Carrie 2 is good. Yeah, they do. Like, I already got my Casper and 40-year-old virgin on the way. Like, they have to be here before next Tuesday. Nice, Maria. Glad you got it. Glad you got a copy. Yeah, my Birdman and Terminator both have regular cases, but my Avengers. Hold on. Where's it at? I got Avengers Age of Ultron in a red case. I think this might be the only red case that I have. Probably not, Sean. My daughter will watch it, so I'm sure I'll catch some parts of it though. She watched the whole first season by herself. Oh, hell yes, Film Physicality. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I mean, I hear you. Like, I've always got, stuff playing on my phone when I'm doing stuff around the house. It's like an addiction. Superbad Sony. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. It is Silver Bullet. Like, that was in Screen Factory had one of the most impressive runs for like 4K upgrades that I've ever seen, as far as like the actual quality of them, in late 2023. Night of the Comet, Night of the Demons, Silver Bullet, like everything they were doing was just like some of the best 4Ks that I'd ever seen. There was other ones too I can't think of, but they were just firing on all cylinders at that time. Oh, My Bloody Valentine was freaking awesome on 4K. That looks so good. Eraserhead. Yeah, hopefully they do. I'm sure they'll do it. They'll probably do it before the end of the year, honestly. Do we need Holmes and Watson on 4K? Says Anthony Michael Hall. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll switch them. Maybe I'll put Birdman in the red case. I might do that. I don't think because this doesn't match my other Avengers up there, because I don't have Avengers and Age of Ultron on 4K. I just got them on Blu-ray. Nope, I never bought an HD DVD. I waited out to see who was going to win the war. And then when Blu-ray won, that's when I started, buying some Blu-rays. But it took me a while to get into buying Blu-rays. I've talked about this before. I was set in my DVD ways for a very long time. I did not want to upgrade. I bought a few Blu-rays just to check out the quality, but I didn't care. I didn't care enough at that time. It wasn't until 2016 I got way more into collecting Blu-rays, and then 4K was out by then. So then I was into getting 4Ks. That's why, like, when I talk about a lot of 4Ks, I don't have the Blu-ray as a reference because in a lot of cases, like, I went from DVD to 4K. Like, I may have the Blu-ray because I bought it somewhere along the line, but I never really watched it. I appreciate you being here, Mason. Everybody's telling me the interior artwork will be different. Yeah, I've got a Mondo Macabre release. I can't remember if that's in a red case or not. But oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. They used to do those tie-ins and stuff back in the day. I remember Watchmen had a game that came with the Blu-ray or something back in the day. So yeah, they were trying to sell the movies and stuff with the systems. So that's cool. Yeah, I was huge into gaming in the PS3, Xbox 360 era. Like my games, like because I had an HD TV like in 2006. I bought a plasma that I have right over there. So I was into HD, but I only cared about it when it came to my video games. Like my movies, I was fine with watching those on DVD at the time. But my games, they had to be in the highest quality. Like that's where I cared. Beverly Hills Ninja is Sony too, so you could throw that in there. Yeah, you could do a Columbia Classics comedy classics set for sure. But that's it, guys. We're done. I appreciate you guys watching. 276 people still in here tonight. It was a great show. I appreciate the turnout. I appreciate you guys' support. The super chats, shout out to Going to the Movies, KJL, Justin Toner, 818 Sega. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. And yeah, guys, I hope you have a great night. I've got so many videos coming. I've lost complete track. I'm like 12 videos ahead that I filmed. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K review will be coming soon. Zombie 4K review will be coming soon. Poseidon 4K review will be coming soon. Master and Commander as well. Possibly Mac and Me, if anybody cares. But yeah, lots of stuff coming, guys. I've got an audit coming with an interesting twist on it. You guys have to stay tuned for that. Got a couple of rant videos. I filmed some videos where I just get pissed, real pissed. They're coming. But thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube shit. And we'll see you guys later.